Social Security Administration. It is not really known what you're going to do with the money. Because I don't have any money in my name if you don't appoint it to me. And then we all want to know what you think the money is worth if it was never in my name to begin with. Well, that's you owing that you pay the charges to myself with Social Security Administration's money. Well, why aren't you finding out what those charges are and why they're being made to myself? Because you already know that I don't have any money. So why doesn't everybody don't have any money? Why are there wealthy people in this world? Your explanation is because they work. Yes, but how? Because you have to apply for a job. Everybody applies from who? Because you can't be everybody applies for a job and then that would be true. There would be no one to hire you. Yeah, or if everybody's working, then there's no one applying for a job. And I know you told me to apply for a job, but did you apply for your job at Social Security Administration? Well, you're not very honest about where your money's coming from and why you want to pass along your sin factory to myself doesn't have any money and I don't owe any money and I don't have any money. I don't need any money. And you just dismissed the whole threatening to yourselves that you had money that you were going to give me, but I don't know where it came from. Well, right now you're trying to sell me that Donna Moser's giving me money through the Social Security number that she gave me, but she locked me out of her house. That was reported to you. You can't report that back to me. I don't accept. Somebody told me to report it. Hans Moser, he sent me to the Social Security Administration to report to them that nobody's giving me any keys or banking. And that's the Social Security number that you asked for. You could have given me a new one. Why do you think I'm an idiot? You didn't give me a new Social Security number? Why not? You think I'm an idiot? But I don't work there. You didn't even say I can work there and assign myself a new Social Security number. Why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep telling me there's something wrong with me? Why do you keep ignoring what's wrong with you? And you waste my time. And I am myself. What's not solved about the old number? Yeah, but it doesn't have any money on it. What do you mean? You mean you're going to give me an old Social Security number that I gave you and you're going to all of a sudden appear money on it? From where? I don't know you that way. No, I don't. I really don't. You owe me a new number. Then you have to ask me where do I live and I have to tell you, oh, now we've gotten to the point. I don't have a place to live. Where can you assign me a Social Security number to an address? Because the Social Security number I gave you is from an address I no longer live in state of Wisconsin. Why do you keep beating around the bush? I keep hearing God above saying, but you don't have something finished. You don't have deceased in it. You're great offenders. You offend greetings like you don't know what else to do when you've been greeted and you're found alone in the wrong in a greeting every time you greet somebody. You're alone in the wrong when you greet somebody. You're a greet offender if I see you. You think a greeting is a get-rich scheme. I would love to see God in the afterlife bring you in front of himself and tell you that it doesn't matter that I was ever alive because you said no to every word out of my mouth. And I want to see God entertain myself that he even cares what you said to him about who